kiss for you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my another video on Android app development. And so guys, this will be the part 2 of my video series on Facebook native ad using RecyclerView in Android Studio. So we will continue from our first part, and if you have not already watched our first part, so you have to watch it from the first part, so that because I have created the project from scratch, so I will teach you everything from scratch. So yes, now in this video, first of all, we have to create the XML for our layout of our ad. Okay, so for this we create a new layout resource file, and here we write native ad unit, and for the root element we can use the native ad layout. Okay, then we press OK, and then here we have this native ad layout. We first of all have to set the height to wrap content. Then here what we are going to do, first of all we will use the linear layout. It will be match parent and wrap content. Then for the wrap content, here we will first of all have the background, and it will be white. So for this we can say Android color white. Then we say it the orientation to be vertical. Then we have the padding left, so here we can say it to be 10 dp. Then we have the padding right, it will also be the 10 dp. Okay, so here inside our linear layout we are going to use another linear layout, and it will be also be match parent and wrap content. Then here we have padding top, it will be 10 dp. Then we have padding bottom, it will also be the 10 dp. Then we have the orientation to be horizontal, and weight sum will be 1. And yes, here inside this linear layout we are going to use a media view. So for the icon, we can simply say media view, and make sure that it is com.facebook.ads.media view, and for this we can say 35 dp, and height will also be 35 dp, and we set the id to native ad icon. Alright, then we close our linear layout, and then we can here we can say we have another linear layout. So for this we can say linear layout, and it will be 0 dp of width, and the height will be wrap content. Then we will have padding left will be 5 dp. Then we will have padding right, it will be 5 dp. Then we have the orientation to be vertical, and then we will say weight will be 0.7. then here inside our linear layout we will have the text view, and it will be match parent and wrap content. Then we will set the id, it will be native ad title. Then we will say ellipse size, and it will be and. Then we will say lines, it will be 1, and text color it will be Android black. Then we will say text size, it will be 15 sp. Then after this we will have another text view, it will be like wrap content. Then its height will also be wrap content. Then we can say it the ellipse size, it will be and. Then lines will also be 1. Then we can say text color, and it will be Android color / darker gray. Then we say text size, it will be like 13SP, and finally we set the ID of it to be native add sponsored label. Okay, so we have these two text views, and then we will close our linear layout here, and after this we are going to have another linear layout. So for this we can say linear layout, and it width will be 0 dp and height will be wrap content. Then what we can say, the gravity will be end, and then orientation will be horizontal, and weight will be 0.3. okay, then here inside our linear layout what we are going to do. Okay, so I think we don't need to write anything inside our linear layout, and I hope that you are following my tutorial. And we have to set the ID to be add choices container. Okay, and then what we can do after this linear layout, we are going to use the media view. So here we have this media view, and it will be match parent, and the height will be like, let me see the height. Okay, it will be around 150 dp. So here we have this 150, I think it is very greater, so it will be around 120 dp. Alright, then we can say the gravity it to be center, and we finally set the ID it to be native add media. Okay, after we have this media view, then we have to use another linear layout, and this time it will be match parent and wrap content. Then we will have the orientation to be horizontal, and then the padding will be 5 dp. Then we have this linear layout. Inside this we will have another linear layout. So here we will have wrap content and wrap content, and then we can say that we have to use the padding, it will be 5 dp. And after we have this linear layout, we are going to have another linear layout. So basically we are nesting the layout. So here we will have another linear layout, and it will be like wrap content, width and height will also be the wrap content. And the weight of it will be 3, and orientation will be horizontal. Alright, then we will have a text view here. So we can say text view, and it will be match parent and wrap content. Then we can say ellipse size to be end, then lines will be 1. Then we can say text color, then we can say Android color / darker gray. Then we set the text size of it to be 12 sp, and finally we set the IDs it to be like native add social context. Okay, so we have the text view here. Then we have to include another text view for it. So for this we can say text view, and it will be match parent and wrap content. Then we can set the similarly for the ellipse size, it will be end, and lines will be 1, and I think lines will be 2 because it will be of the description. Then we can say gravity, and its gravity will be center vertical. Then we can say text color, and it will be around black, so we can say color / black. Then we have the text size, it will be 12 sp, and finally we set the ID of this respective text view, and it will be like native add body. So basically it will be the body of our ad. And after this we are closing the linear layout, and after closing this linear layout, we now have the button to click. So for this we have the button, and it will be around 100 dp width, and the height will be 30 dp. Then we will use the weight as 1. Then we can say gravity, and it will be center vertical. And then the background, so for the background we can say we can have any color. So after we have the color, we can have the text size, it will be 12 sp. Then we have the text color, then we have color slash black, or sorry, we can say we have white. Then we have the padding left, it will be 3 dp. Then we have padding right, it will also be 3 dp. And finally we need to add the id. So for this we can say native add call to action. Alright, and we have to set its visibility to gone. Alright, so I think our this is complete, but I think I have done a mistake. So I have to check the mistake, because we only have to have these two linear layouts here. So we have to close this linear layout maybe above. So let me see where is the error. Hi guys, so I think I have done some mistake inside my linear layout. So I will upload the this XML file, and you will find it in the video description. Alright, so I am for now I am only just copying it and pasting it here. Alright, but I think it's still there is an error. Yes, so for this we can simply say it to be 120 dp. Alright, so I think it's enough for now, so we will continue in the next part of the video series. So guys, if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and goodbye.